Hello everyone, it's Ethan from the Orlando Tours. Today is Friday, June 7th, and we're back here at Universal just 1 week later since our last visit. They've done a lot of demolition over here in City Walk. We're just gonna jump right into the video. We have a lot of updates, and we're probably gonna keep it short today's video. But Cinnabon, Quiet Flight, they've gutted the whole buildings. We have in City Walk, Red Coconut Club doing the Pride celebrations over here. Love is Universal on Thursdays and Fridays in June. This escalator is broken. We'll come back up there and show you guys that in a minute because we have another update going on over here in City Walk. We also have an Orlando Informer meetup tonight. We will not be going to that, but we have been in the past. So if you want to see what an Orlando Informer meetup is like, it's amazing. We have it on the channel. As you see over here, we're coming up on what's called the Epic Universe Preview Center. All the construction walls have been removed in front of this store that should be opening next week, possibly Wednesday. And they're still working hard. They have a lot of cool stuff in here. They actually rolled out an app yesterday, but first we're going to show you what we can see from the outside. They're working down there, and we have what looks like the entrance of the Kronos. A picture there, and we have a light fixture in there. But this sign looks really high quality already. I can't wait to see how it lights up at night. And this looks like a portal, how you're going to enter into the different lands inside the park. If you want to see a lot of Epic Universe construction updates and stuff, make sure you check out my YouTube channel and my social media pages so you can see construction photos, ride testing. We've seen Starfall, now named Stardust Racers, testing. We've seen a lot of different rides testing like Donkey Kong and stuff. And in this store, Universal's announced that there's a model that you can interact with the apps and stuff. And this window displays lighting up. We have some like a medallion hanging right there. For each of the lands, they haven't gone in depth with Harry Potter yet, but we've covered all the announcements so far on our channel. And they should be making some more announcements either this coming week, next week, very soon though. Yeah, I really like this logo. It's got like a compass and the stars light up, so it's really cool to see that. My guess is all the portals will be hung up on that window for display, but I believe team members get early access to this store. But yeah, I love how you enter through a portal just like you will in the park, and I can't wait to see what we can preview in this Epic Universe Preview Center. We've been covering construction of this store on our social pages, and this screen was recently installed and it's going to display things for each of the worlds. Right now it doesn't look like it's on, but it was testing this morning as I've seen on social media. It's hard to see with all the window glare, but there is a display picture of the Kronos, which is the entry portal similar to this. They'll be entering when you actually go to the theme park. And look at all those designs here on the side of the ring. Over here we have a window on the other side of the store, and it's got the same design with the lights. And we have our first look at some Nintendo merch that hasn't come out yet. But there's gonna be Nintendo merch in this store, and then we have some Dragons merch that we've already seen. And I believe they've taken out the merch in the main gift shop already. We also have a poster over here, and there's a QR code to download the app. And yes, this store has a separate app that you're gonna be using to interact with things in the store. Here's a better look at that sign. It looks beautiful. We'll check back up on the medallions later, and on the way out we'll see if it's lit up and stuff. Yesterday I was at Disney, and we got to experience Tiana's really early. And that's when they dropped the app for Epic Universe. So if you go on the App Store, look up Epic Universe Preview Center, you should be able to find on Apple and Android. But we already took screenshots of our first login. But this thing's beautiful. It doesn't take up too much space, but it's really neat. And when you go in, it shows you a few things like a concept art of the Kronos, which is the main entry portal. And then it talks about how it's all concept art, might differ from the actual park. And you have to use AR with your camera in the store. So if we look in, we have a camera, so it's pretty cool. And yeah, we're seeing stuff in the camera, but you can only work in the actual store. It doesn't work anywhere else on property. You actually have to interact with the model. So if you hit here, there's you can learn about more stuff, which will bring you to the website. We have a tutorial, but you have to tap it towards the model. And then over here we have a tab. You put view all. It shows you all the descriptions of everything that's been announced. You can also find all this on our social media pages and in our videos with Epic Universe. The sun glare, it's really hard to see what I'm showing. So you can see all the stuff. And this is all on the website as well for Universal. But yeah, this app is really cool. We're going to be using it when the store officially opens. But for the meantime, we have over here the Red Coconut Club with the Love is Universal. They have a live DJ, they have entertainment, and they have a bubble machine up there too, which is really cool. Yeah, we're gonna go check it out real quick. We got some merch as we enter. We got some cool lights. If we get copyrighted, we're gonna have to mute it. But obviously there'll be entertainment later tonight. We got a photo op. Like I said, only open on Thursdays and Fridays. And here's a look at the menu. Pause the screen if you want to look at each of the items. The menu there is the same as the one upstairs. We'll see if it's decorated upstairs for y'all. Looks like there's not many decorations up here, but they have a photo op and they have some banners on the side. But yeah, it's just a vibe. And of course you can go out onto the balcony, get a nice view over here, and we got the bubble machine going crazy too. So yeah, hopefully we don't get copyrighted. If we did, some parts might be muted. But the club is open till 1 a.m. and the first group of entertainment, Still Walkers, is gonna be there at 7 o'clock. They have merch inside there, lots of photo ops and decor. Not as much theming as a typical club that they usually have, but it's pretty cool. If you go there early, it'll be empty. Like I said, deconstruction here, and we're gonna show you an update in the gift shop real quick before we head to studios. So we used to have Epic Universe merch in here. We actually included it in our last Epic Universe video if you haven't seen that already. But over here is where you would be able to find the Epic Universe merch. They've actually removed it already. So that means hopefully we'll be seeing the Epic Universe merch in the new store very soon. They're adding merch in there right now, but we don't have it in the main gift shop anymore. As you can see, we have the Orlando Former signs here. We're not staying for that event though. It's a fun event though. I wish we can come back. We gotta come back sometime soon. Now we're heading into the park for some more quick updates to show you guys going on. We're heading down Hollywood. We actually have a few other updates going on over here. Yesterday they announced something really big. It was a Halloween Horror Nights house. It was our first IP announcement of the year. So we have 7 Halloween Horror Nights houses announced so far now. Just a couple weeks ago, Universal was announcing a bunch of original houses for the event this year. There's 6 of them, and they have announced all 6 of them already. And we made a whole video in depth explaining like each of the announcements and everything that they announced so far. As the event gets closer, they're gonna put out more details for the houses though. It doesn't look like they've updated the little A-frame out front, but our new announcement is for Quiet Place. We're gonna go in depth about everything they announced about the property yesterday, but first let's show you guys the merchandise. So it's pretty cool looking. They put out a trailer for the house, but the shirt looks neat, poster looks cool. I actually haven't seen the movie, so I have to do some research here. And then not only do we have a shirt, but we also have heat thermal reactive mugs. So it's got the logo here. It's pretty cool. And let's see what happens when we like touch it. Looks like the background gets a little bit brighter. Obviously my hand's not super hot, but I think it works like when you actually put in the beverage. So pretty cool. It looks like the mug costs $20, so it's not bad. And then the shirt over here, they have a few different sizes, but front of it, they got Horror Nights 2024 on the sleeve. And on the back, there's actually some text. It says, Rule 1, don't make a sound. And the price of the shirt looks like it is $33. Not bad at all. And we have some merchandise from our previous announcements over here. We have some hats, some orange shirts. Then we have a black shirt over here, orange shirt, and then our second original shirt that they put out as well. So lots of merch here still. And yeah, just to prove that the mug is heat reactive, we have a little sign here that actually proves that. So it's really neat. Yeah, it shows you like the different variants of how it looks. It looks black and then the background gets exposed. So that's pretty neat. Before we get in depth about our Quiet Place announcement, we have some new exterior details to our tribute store here. This tribute store is amazing. We actually checked it out last week on like preview day. So if you want to see what's inside this store, check out that video. It's really cool. We have a Bill and Ted Easter egg here with like a phone booth. And we have a lot of Easter eggs over here as well. So you can pause the screen and look at those, but it's really neat. They're also advertising the parade, which is what this store is based on. That parade starts July 3rd. But yeah, these details in the phone booth are cool. You can see the little like teleportation device up there. But yeah, they got details inside of it, which is really neat. So in our press release, Universal officially confirmed some stuff about The Quiet Place. So they were saying Paramount Pictures' critically acclaimed film series A Quiet Place comes to life. I believe it's based on the first and the second movie. I'm not 100% on that, but it's coming to both Orlando and Hollywood. And all tickets are now on sale, including RIP tours at Universal Hollywood. Select tickets are available at Universal Orlando, so we don't have like frequent fears available yet. but they are starting the first ever premium Scream night, so you can pay $350 or $325 if you are a pass holder, and you get to go to the premium Scream night. It's the night before opening night, so you get to experience the houses early with no wait times at all, and you can get pulsed through the houses. So it's a really cool experience, and you get to try free food items as well before the event starts. Anyways, so they talk about the event. Guests will need to silence their screams when they enter the post-apocalyptic world of Paramount Pictures' blockbuster series Quiet Place and A Quiet Place Part 2 in an all-new chilling haunted house at Horror Nights. The terror of excruciating silence is set to begin Friday, August 30th and Thursday, September 5th at Hollywood. So the 30th is opening night here in Orlando. Directed by John Krasinski and critically acclaimed for its suspenseful, yet mostly silent storytelling, Quiet Place and Quiet Place Part 2 follow the Abbott family as they try to survive the aftermath of sightless creatures with a sharp sense of hearing that draws them to prey or anything that makes the slightest noise. Mirroring the silence in the films, the haunted houses will embrace the unique sound design, special effects, and added performances of the scare actors to convey the ominous sense of dread depicted in the films. Consequential to the storyline, Halloween Horror Nights will incorporate the use of American Sign Language for the first time ever within the A Quiet Place haunted house to capture the authenticity of the films. That's really cool. I'll continue about the announcement in quite a minute. Over here, we're passing by DreamWorks Land, which is in technical rehearsals. It officially opens next Friday. We already explored this whole land. We have an in-depth video of everything this land offers on the channel already, so make sure you take a look at that video. This land's super fun. There's a lot to do here. So yeah, right now they're just experimenting with some features, and I can't wait to see this thing officially open next week. Also, I can't wait to see this at night. The lighting package looks cool. I haven't seen it at night yet though. They've also recently added a couple new things over here. So we have a new entrance to East T. We have a new mural on the bathrooms over here. And Kids Zone Pizza has gotten a retheme, so I haven't actually got to check that out yet. So yeah, this used to be the location of Kids Zone Pizza. The freestyle machines over here are still open, but they're repainting it. We have clouds on the building, some new blue paint, and we're gonna see if we get some like DreamWorks writing on here. Pretty cool update though. As we finished reading their press release, it states that yeah, so they said they're gonna use sign language for the first time, which is really neat. And it says fans will relive the tension that will come to life in the iconic scenes from the first two films, including traveling through the farmhouse that serves as the Abbott family's shelter and stepping into the root cellar where Evelyn Abbott escapes to give birth as one of the creatures closes in. The snarls of the larger-than-life predators will follow guests at every spine-chilling turn, and guests will remember if they hear you, they will hunt you. It says Horror Nights fans and buffs can now plan their visit as tickets are available for purchase. And in Hollywood, there's gonna be 8 haunted houses and 3, I believe, 3 scare zones. I don't know, but it goes into November 3rd. Ticket options, they have some of them out already, like I already stated. For Orlando, they're gonna have stay and scream and vacation packages and stuff, but those aren't out yet, the details for all of that. For Orlando, it says there's gonna be 10 haunted houses, 5 zones, hundreds of creatures, and a live show. So I'm really excited to see all that. There's gonna be, right now you can buy a single night ticket, express pass, and RIP tours, or behind the screams, I'm asking the horror tours. And you can actually do those ahead of time as well. So that's pretty neat. They're doing hotel packages are up right now. And then we have the premium Scream night on Thursday, August 29th are now available. And those are very limited capacity, so they're not gonna sell too many of those. But we already mentioned some details about that as well. And of course, like we showed you guys, you can get a jump start with the merch. They have it in the park as well. And Discover Universal, the blog that Universal runs, is actually gonna put out a podcast about this very soon. But yeah, stay tuned to our social media pages for more Halloween Horror Nights announcements. Last week, this bridge was actually blocked off. It looks like they still have some of the stanchions, but for the most part, it has reopened. Like I mentioned though, that's the 7th Halloween Horror Nights house announced so far. We only have 3 more to be announced, and they're based on movies, the last few, but we have 7 of them. So this is just one of the houses that they announced. If you want more of the details about some of the other stuff that Universal has already announced, check out my Halloween Horror Nights video for all the originals on my channel already. Make sure you also guys check out the Tribute Store video I made and the DreamWorks video so you can see more in-depth looks at all that. We're just flying around the park today, giving you guys all of the updates at a rapid pace. Over here we have the Shrunken Head at the bus over there. But if we head into Diagon Alley, we have a different update for you guys regarding the shrunken head. We're gonna take a turn into Nocturne Alley. If we head over here, we have a window which used to have the shrunken heads as an interactive wand feature. And it looks like there's now curtains there as this feature is removed, but the wand thing is still on the floor, which means that they're most likely just updating this system ahead of Epic Universe, where they're gonna get new wand systems and really high-tech stuff. So they will probably come back soon, but the only way you can see a shrunken head at the moment is at the bus in front of Diagon Alley. As we continue to head around the park, the Chez Alcatraz is still currently under refurbishment. They're redoing the inside of the bar and all that. Currently, we have a temporary bar set up out here, and we also have construction walls over here by Ghirardelli, and the Wharfside Canary has already had its walls and scaffolding removed as they repainted and updated the side of this building. So they're making lots of refurbishments and improvements around the park. The Lagoon Show is brand new. They're working on, it's gonna have 4K projections, fireworks, drones, over 600 drones, and it's officially opening next Friday, so a week from today. We've seen drones in the sky already as they rehearse for the show, and we'll put a couple clips at the end of this video, but we did post a really long video of them testing out with a lot of footage. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can get some tonight as well, so we'll post that at the end of today's video. But this building here is like a new tech booth, and they're working on it really fast. Love the shaping. We're gonna see what that looks like from the other side of the lagoon. They're also currently working in the lagoon right now on some of the pumps and stuff, so it's really cool. Hopefully once this construction is finished, this construction wall in the middle of the street will reopen and we'll have more street access again. Mummy doesn't look like too bad of a wait, and a lot of the wait times seem pretty short, but we're mostly just grabbing updates quick because we're gonna go back to SeaWorld and we're gonna keep filming some Epic Universe content, so we have lots of content on the way. So this is a very fast-paced video. Looks like we have a new mini construction wall for pavement refurbishment right across the street from Jimmy Fallon. So just a small little update over here, but we're gonna continue to head around the park. Right now we're hopping on to VillainCon, quick AC break and a nice little ride. Then we're gonna head to Islands. A couple updates over there as well. Just got off VillainCon, we placed 6th, so pretty decent. Orlando, former meetup, you enter over here, and as we just showed you, there's a bypass. You can just take it straight to Islands and cut through without having to leave the park or the event. That's pretty cool. Just got into Islands, and Hagrid's is, I guess, closed right now. It's probably gonna be open during the special event later. But that's quite interesting. We have a little cart over here, which is at the entrance, and I think it was moved from another spot by over there, but that's pretty interesting. Our next update is the boutique store in Islands of Adventure. They just rethemed it yesterday to a new summer just store. They always retheme this every season, and they feature usually the Universal monsters in here. So let's go take a look at it. As you can see, we have the merch reveal for A Quiet Place.
We need this pattern, Bruno.
So they have a sign out front, and then we have some cool decor and a new sign over here. Let's head in. They sell all the HHN merch that we showed you guys in the other park. And it looks like we have like a beach monster kind of theme, like a luau kind of stuff. We have all of our HHN merch here though. We got our Quiet Place merch. Got some generic monsters merch. We got like tikis on the side. Really cool stuff. And we have the Laguna Lounge. So it's like Creature from the Black Lagoon. This little neon sign and this theming is just amazing. It's really well themed in here. AC is also amazing. We have some cool monsters chilling in here. We got this cool tiki glowing. Little tikis around the store. Lots of merch. Nothing new as far as merch goes. And then we have the Creature from the Black Lagoon over here. He's just chilling there. Love the displays around him. Very busy in here. Lots of cool decor in here. Laguna Lounge. Obviously it's not a real bar, but the theming in here is really crazy. Look at these monster things. Statues. The music in here is also amazing. We got the Wolfman and Frankie over here. He's playing the guitar. Yeah, this is really fun. Definitely check this out next time you're here. Yeah, this is sick. So yeah, that store is really neat. Lots of cool merch and lots of decor. We spent a while in there looking at all the details. There's even a cool tentacle in there. But we have another update for y'all. Park's about to close in a few minutes for the Orlando Former meetup, but in the Wizarding World, we have one more new addition that we're gonna show you guys over here. Hagrid's, I guess, is open, so it must have been down at some point earlier today. But yeah, that's good. Just got off at Hagrid's and now the park is closed, so we did one ride in each park today, and we have one more update to show you guys before we head out of the park for the evening. Right by the Forbidden Journey over here, we have a new interactive wand tent by the lockers, and well, I think it's an interactive wand tent. No one's quite sure yet, but it just mysteriously appeared sometime last week, so we're gonna show you guys. We've had construction walls here for a while too, so this explains what was behind the walls. So it's pretty interesting. We're not sure exactly what it is, but it looks neat. It's very well themed to like Harry Potter. It might be for interactive wands. It looks like they have something in this box here, maybe for like fog, like a fog machine or something. But yeah, I'm excited to see what this will be. Hopefully they'll uncover it sometime soon. It's an interesting place for it though, but it looks neat. So we're heading out of the park now, and we're just gonna walk around, see if there's any other quick updates on the way out today. Over here, it's like very dead in the park now because everyone left for this just the private event. And if you come to Orlando Former, you will not have any crowds and you'll have unlimited free food. So keep that in mind. During the day, the Betty Boop store becomes the Pass Owner Lounge, and they've had Epic Universe merch in there. Obviously that closed at 4 o'clock. On the way out, I found one more addition. It's a butterbeer cart with gummies. It's $44, and it looks like the wheels move and the lid opens. It's pretty cool. Got a little lanyard. Yeah, it rolls around. It's really neat. It's a cool little themed popcorn bucket. It literally looks like the butterbeer carts you see in the land, like in Hogsmeade. It looks like you can even prop open the side. Like, this is crazy, the amount of theming. There's like a magnet. You can do that on the other side too. The top opens up, and that's how you get your gummies out of there. Another update on the way out is the Hard Rock's currently getting a repaint. It had this red color before, now it's getting a tan color. This might actually be a primer coat of paint. There might be another color on top of that for its final color. We'll keep you guys posted. On the way out, we have a couple new additions real quick. So of course, we still have our Chronos here in the front. But this window display they were working on earlier, we got new merch on display and 2 medallions here for the 2 lands that are not announced yet. Ministry of Magic and Dark Universe.
I'm not gonna lie,
that logo is really neat. These dummies are really well themed and have some new merch on them. Yeah, Dark Universe, that looks sick. So over here, that's some Harry Potter merch they're wearing, and we have Dark Universe merch over here actually. It looks sick with the jacket and the hats and all that. You see the Wolfman up there, and they got lightning there. It's cool. You have a hoodie here. You can't even see the words on it because it blends right in, but you can see a Wolfman hat, a lightning. See through the window over there, the backdrop, that's gonna be part of the checkout counter there. You can see the words Epic Universe. Pretty neat. Nintendo, we actually had the medallion in the background. I kind of missed that earlier. And we have How to Train Your Dragon, so that's really cool. We just don't have the Celestial logo here, but we'll probably see it in the store. So we are now heading out of the parks now. We did a lot in just like a little bit, maybe around 2 hours or less. A lot of updates going on here in the Epic Universe Preview Center. I'm super hyped for. So it'll probably open sometime next week. I'm super excited. And we've been covering Epic Universe on the channel for a bit now. So if you want to see ride testing, construction, make sure you check out my other videos on the channel and subscribe so you don't miss out when I post a new video as well, especially with HHN stuff too. And then yeah, we have our social media pages in the description. I post on there faster than I post here on YouTube, so make sure you check out the description. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. You can find all the social platforms, my handle at Ethan Hirschhaft. And I also have another Instagram page at Florida Theme Park Pics. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Video of university. I've never flown it before, I just got it today. They're testing them out.